So today I am going to be working with the My Life 365 collection, specifically the November section of products, with the added challenge that was issued to use something unexpected. So I thought it would be fun to kind of share with you guys what I'm starting with, and we'll see where this goes. Let's take a quick look at what is in the November section of My Life 365. Each month has the cut apart sheet and they're all kind of formatted the same. I think I'm going to be focusing on these borders here and possibly a couple of the tags. I don't have a lot of fall themed photos and options. So what I ended up doing was I sat down and scrolled through my photos. I have a couple years that I'm like focused on trying to work within. So I found some photos. These are from November and they are of his birthday. So to me, I feel like these are gonna work okay color wise. To me, it's November, it's fall. Go with me. We're gonna see this through. So for sure, I'm thinking the cut apart sheet. This is the back side of the cut apart sheet, which is these repeating sunflowers. I don't think I love this for the layout that I have in mind today, so I probably won't use that. But I absolutely love this stripe with the colors that are in the cut apart sheet. So I think I'm gonna focus on these two from My Life 365. The back side of the stripes is this cute little like tiny repeating leaves. Again, I don't feel like this is gonna work with the theme that I'm going with, but I just wanted to share with you guys because each section kind of has essentially 4 pattern papers when you include the back side. So you're always gonna have your cut apart and then kind of 3 pattern papers that work with it. And then I have all of my die cuts kind of separated. So for the November section, this is kind of what's available to me. So I am probably going to lean towards things like the hearts. So yeah, I hadn't looked at this yet, but again, I tend to pull way more than I actually use, so that's fine. And then I've got the embellishments that sort of cover the entire collection. So in the puffy stickers, there's some leaves and acorns and stuff that coordinate with the November section. And then to me, the chipboard, I would say, leans more towards the seasons and stuff. And then the sticker sheet is a little bit more generic everyday. So I'm gonna pull these and kind of keep them to the side and see if I can use any of them. I kind of want to try to use one of the titles from here, but again, we're gonna see. Now, I have a sketch picked out. I have my photos printed. I have one more that I need to print. So I've got 2 more photos that I need to print. My unexpected item, that was the challenge, is I'm gonna pair that with Bow Wow. I think between the topic and the colors, I think it's gonna work out well, because in Bow Wow we see a lot of this green color. The aqua is in Bow Wow, and even some of this. So I'm thinking, the picture in my brain says that these two work together and that this is very unexpected to pair with this. So I think it's gonna work out. I pulled all of Bow Wow because, like I said, I tend to pull more than I need and then kind of go from there. So I think I'm gonna set everything to the side, finish printing my photos, and then figure out where everything's gonna go. The sketch that I picked has a background built from border strips. So that's gonna kind of be my focus. I'm gonna cut these apart and figure out which ones of these I'm gonna use, and then I'm gonna fill in with some of this. And I really wanna try to include this one because I like the fact that it's the nod to it being a fall time of the year. I don't love the sunflowers, so I think what I want to try to do is see if I can cover up the sunflowers with maybe like paw prints or something. Again, will this work? I don't know until I get to that point, but I like to share my thought process. Not in every video, but this one felt like it could use the dedicated time for an explanation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to cutting and switch over to explaining via voiceover. All right, so to get started in creating this layout, I decided immediately I needed to cut all of the parts and pieces from this cut apart sheet. For me, I am somebody that I tend to see the beauty in the cut apart sheets a little bit more once I cut everything apart. They are designed to be a really good mix of different things going on, especially with My Life 365, where you're going to see more traditional holidays mixed in with more like seasonal elements. So for me, I like to cut them apart and then I can kind of sort them in a sense. I don't need any of the things that say like pumpkins. I don't need that one that says November, that kind of a thing. Here you can see I quickly kind of picked 3 of the 6 border strips, and one of them was that stripe that I was talking about in the intro. So I actually don't need to cut into that stripe paper for this because I'm going to use the one from the cut apart sheet. And then from there, I'm going to pull in more B-sides from Bow Wow to kind of fill in this like section of strips that I've got. And then I'm also going to use that tone on tone orange kind of polka dot sheet for a background. That was another sort of challenge that I wanted to try to do today, was use a pattern paper for a background. I tend to go on like a long journey of using just plain white cardstock, and sometimes I have to almost pry it from my hands. And if you use white textured cardstock, you know it's getting a little more difficult to find right now, just with how some of the things in the craft industry are kind of going right now. There's a little bit of shuffling, and so I was like, I don't want to touch my white cardstock today. Let's kind of challenge ourselves, go out of the box a little bit. And I actually really like how that orange polka dot paper really kind of plays into the theme, which for this one was, I think it was the 2nd birthday for our little guy. I had to actually go look up my text messages. His birthday, in case anybody cares, is November 9th. Our older girl, we could never quite remember her exact like day that she was born. I just know that it's almost always near Thanksgiving. So traditionally for her, we always celebrated on Thanksgiving. So for his, we just kind of gave him his toys, had a little cookie snack. She got half, he got half. And then they both kind of celebrated again on Thanksgiving, where she would always get her traditional plate of Thanksgiving food and he got his little, size equivalent version. So while I was explaining my photos, I've got my border strips kind of figured out here. I did consider using the bone paper as well. I kind of went back and forth, took a couple pictures, looked at them. Ultimately, I really like the way that the orange just kind of brightens everything up. Okay, from there, I did kind of go back and I grabbed a sheet of white cardstock. I could not do it. I decided I really liked the way there's just something about Bella Boulevard's bright papers popping off of something like a white or a black. And so I decided to map my entire layout and go ahead and do that before I do my stitching. And I'm going to go through, and I say this in almost every video, I prefer a pencil line and then freehand poking my holes. I actually did all of this stitching. I caught up on so much YouTube. There was a couple like friends channels that I had been behind on. So that's one of the things that I like to do is I will like transfer files and export videos and kind of do, the stuff where you're like waiting for your computer, put on some YouTube and stitch at the same time. And it tells my brain that I'm getting like so much done, but I'm not, but it's fun. I also trimmed my photos, matted those on I just keep scraps of white cardstock, and I did go ahead and mat those. And the sketch that I'm following has the photos set like this, where they're kind of like a stair step. I feel like arranging photos in a wonky format is something that I just struggle with. So I take pictures because I'm like, does this look right or does this look better? I like it a little bit tighter of a wonky orientation, if that makes sense. So I like to figure out where my photos are going to go and then use a pencil and kind of mark off those areas just to save myself some stitching time on like that narrow aqua strip and the skinny brown strip. I really only need to stitch about an inch in on either margin. So I fast forward to stitching is done. You guys can see it. It is so satisfying. I love tone on tone stitching, especially on a B-side. It's just so good. So now we're going to go ahead and get into basically putting everything together. Going to start by putting all of my photos down. I like to put these down flat to my page. And then once I get all of those down is when I'm going to kind of go back to some of these cut aparts. I really wanted to use some of the tags, and some of them have like imagery or icons on them that I don't necessarily love for this layout. So, and I'm very much somebody who tucks things, so I just kind of cut that off. I'm really using just the top of the tags on some of these. This dark brown one, I actually just randomly decided that I liked it kind of coming down from my photos. And this is something that I typically do is when I use a sketch, there's almost always a point where I either lose it on my desk or I forget to keep looking at it. And I just kind of start putting things where they make sense to my eye or my style or what I like. I really liked that kind of color block tag that was from the Bow Wow die cut pack. And that's going to kind of take a trip around the layout. I ultimately did find somewhere to use it, but at first I was kind of kicking myself because I had cut it and then took it off the layout. And I was like, oh no, I've ruined that tag, but it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to tuck this larger tag down here, and it's basically going to kind of create this place for that smaller photo to kind of rest and be grounded. And then I say this a lot in my videos. I like when things like my title and my embellishments and my photos and my paper all kind of commingle and exist and overlap each other. So that's also going to kind of give me a place to have my title sort of start getting built from that as well. I did type my journaling in just 2 long skinny strips because I wanted them to kind of span the top of the photos instead of doing like, little like stacked short strips. Today I wanted like long ones. I am going to go ahead and put foam adhesive behind my title pieces. The word fall comes from the My Life 365 die cut pack. And then boy I got from the Bow Wow pack. And then I went and dug through my, I think it's the letter scrambles. It's the 12 by 12 sticker sheets where you get like 5 or 6 different fonts of alphabets in each of the Bella Boulevard colors. I grabbed the brown one, and I am going to kind of fill in my title with those. I basically wanted it to say Fall Birthday Boy. And I know a lot of people struggle with titles. I will tell you that I settled on Fall Birthday Boy simply because I was kind of playing like almost like a title building game. I just look at the back of the die cut packs that have like the titles and the phrases. And 1, I'm kind of looking for color, and 2, I'm kind of looking for topic. And I just sort of start to see if there's any words that would kind of go together. And then in this instance, I kind of needed that birthday word to bridge the 2 of them. And that's totally fine because I can either use letter stickers, I can make dickers, I can figure something out for that. So that was kind of how I settled on fall and boy. And I have never done this before. It was kind of a happy accident. I actually put fall where the bottom of the letters align with the top of the letters of boy. And it creates this like perfect shelf for those tile letter stickers. So that's now kind of on my mental list to try and do that again. I absolutely love how that turned out. Not loving that I forgot to zoom out here, but it's fine. I'm just putting an arrow sticker down there. You'll see it when I zoom out. I'm so sorry. I had zoomed in so that you guys could see some of the like journaling and the letter stickers and stuff. And then from there, I go back to My Life 365 and I'm looking at the sticker sheets. I'm looking at stuff to try to figure out what can I fill in. My little tag, I ended up tucking above the title. He had auditions all across the page. And then I felt like the top area with the strips, it needed something. I wasn't 100% sure what. So I just started digging through stuff. And in the Bow Wow collection, there was a long skinny phrase. So that fit the shape that I kind of wanted. It was brown. That fit the color that I was kind of looking for. And it just says something about a girl who loves her dogs. I'm not in the photos, but I am the one that wanted them to have a little birthday party with their cookie and their toys, which in that one photo, my dog already destroyed one. So to me, that was like a perfect solution. So as you guys can see, I've got photos of the layout here, some detail shots, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have not, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel as well as the Bella Boulevard channel. Go ahead and leave the video a thumbs up regardless of which channel you've caught this on, and I will catch you guys in a video soon. Bye!